there anything specific you would like to know from me about vocabulary? Any questions you have? Any doubts you have? If so, please unmute or put your queries in the chat box and I will try to address all of them.
We can share our questions after the video, ma'am.
After the video, yes, definitely. I wanted to know, is there anything in your mind about vocabulary, any concerns you have before we start the session, so that I can cover those also. After the session and throughout the session, of course, I will definitely, accept queries. Okay. Yeah. So a student has said, is there any specific book for SSC CGL? You mean for vocabulary for SSC CGL? Oh, okay. No specific book for SSC CGL as such. Okay. SSC CGL, the vocabulary questions are of a basic level compared to banks. So compared to some of the questions we will be looking at today, SSC questions will be of a more basic level. So if you end up joining us, of course, we give you separate vocabulary exercises for SSC, okay, for SSC level. Other than that, the book that I recommend in general for any course, I'm putting it here. You may have heard of this already. Word Power Made Easy. Yeah, have you heard of this book already? It is not specifically for SSC, okay? It is actually a little higher than the SSC level, but yeah, you have heard, right? Someone is saying yes. Okay. Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. Please check the chat box. I've put it there. That is probably the best book around for improving your vocabulary because it is interesting. Okay, it is written in a very interesting manner. Unlike other vocabulary books, they will not ask you to mug up, or it does not require you to mug up words. You will learn words organically, that is in a very natural manner, while reading about various themes, reading stories, um, working out crosswords and word search exercises, etc. And it is not really very expensive, around 200 rupees, but sometimes in Amazon you get a discount also. First, you can try out the free PDF version. Okay, there is a free PDF version available online of Word Power Made Easy. You can try it out, and then if you find it very useful, you can order the book, or you can get it at any bookstore. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then let us start. In between, if you have any questions at all, please stop me at any point. Okay, what I intend to do today is first discuss certain approaches to remembering words, okay, better. Then explain those approaches in detail. Actually, we are taking one approach, which is the root words prefix suffix approach. Okay, so I will explain that in a little detail with some examples. After that, we will discuss some actual bank type sample questions and SSC type sample questions. Okay, that is the plan for today. That's why I said if you have any suggestions or requests for me, please do let me know. Yes, someone has raised their hand. Any queries?
Is this session useful for a Maharashtra MBA CET?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Is this
Can you
session
repeat?
useful for Maharashtra MBA
Yes,
CET vocabulary?
yes, yes, yes. Maharashtra CET also has vocabulary, right? It has vocabulary and it has reading comprehension, right? So vocabulary is very important for reading comprehension and for the vocabulary section. Maharashtra CET has a vocabulary section. Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
Ma'am, I am background in the medium. I am lot of trouble for
Okay,
vocabulary section, ma'am. Vocabulary topic. How to improve
okay,
this topic, ma'am? This is a lot of trouble from examination centers.
okay. You are facing a lot of trouble while preparing, is it? Vocabulary?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, what have you done for your degree? What degree did you take?
BSc, ma'am.
BSc. Okay. So that was in English. You had to write the exams in English.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So basic level of English is there. Okay. It is
Yes,
just a
yes, ma'am.
question of
I am understanding what is the positioning of the paras and what is the
hmm,
theme.
hmm.
theme. But deeply vocabulary, I am not understanding, ma'am. Lot of wrong answers will be there. Tick there.
Okay. So today, may I know your name, please?
Raju, ma'am.
Raj. Okay. So, Raju, today we will be discussing some approaches or a particular approach for identifying the roots, prefixes, suffixes, and remembering words easily. Okay. And guessing the meanings of words when you do not know them. That is one approach. But apart from that, okay, this is for everybody. The second thing, since someone asked about the book I mentioned, Word Power Made Easy. So, Raju, please go online and look for the PDF, free PDF version of Word Power Made Easy. Okay. So after you go through it, if you find it useful and if you find it easy to understand, then you can buy the physical book. Otherwise, don't buy. Third thing for everybody, anyway, you all need to read newspapers. I'm not going to just advise you saying read newspapers. That's not this. Okay. But try to read the editorial. Okay, try to read the editorial every day, and especially for you, Raju, keep a vocabulary notebook. Write down every new word you read in the editorial. Okay, it will take some
Okay.
time. Will you be able to spare some time for that? Will you be able to spare about half an hour every day?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So set aside half an hour. I'm not saying spend 10 hours a day. Okay. Half an hour a day. Take one editorial, read it, and then write down. It will take some time. Write down each word in a vocabulary notebook. Look at the meaning in the dictionary. If possible, Raju, also write down the sentence in which that word appears. Did you understand?
Okay, ma'am.
Not just the dictionary meaning. If you write down the sentence also, later when you revise, you will not be confused. You will understand exactly how the word is used. If you just write the meaning, it will be like learning by heart. Okay, so write down the sentence in which it appears, then keep revising every, like once you reach 10 words, revise those 10 words, then okay, 20, 10 to 20. So once you reach 20 words, first you do your 1 to 10 again, then again do 10 to 20. Like that you will have to keep revising. If you write down the sentence also, you become very thorough in their usage. Okay, it should help you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Where, yeah, okay. Where to find PDF? Actually, guys, I'm not very good with technology. So my students told me that when they Google for Word Power Made Easy, Norman Lewis, the free PDF link appears. Okay. So please go
Okay.
online. I have not checked. I have not checked for the PDF version because I have the physical copy with me. So I did not bother to check PDF. My students tell me if you just go to Google and put Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis, the free PDF version will appear. So please try it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
It is available on Amazon freely. I mean, not for free. Freely as in abundantly. Okay, not for free. It is available abundantly, and sometimes it goes on offer, so it comes to 120 rupees or so. Otherwise, it is around 200 rupees. Not a very expensive book. Okay. Okay. So, shall we start today's session? Any
Yes,
more
ma'am.
questions? Yeah. Okay. Then let us quickly start. And if you have any questions, please stop me in between. I will also keep checking the chat box. Okay. So, yeah. Let us start straight away. Why vocabulary? You all know. Now a student. Yes. Is it a question? If you're not talking to me, kindly unmute yourself. Mute yourself, I mean, sorry. Okay. So, just now a student asked me if this will be useful for Maharashtra CET. I hope that student is still with me here. Yeah, Maharashtra CET student. So, why vocabulary? Vocabulary is tested in almost every competitive exam, including Maharashtra CET. But today our focus is on bank and SSC. Now, if the Maharashtra CET student is here, the bank level is very similar to Maharashtra CET level. Okay. SSC is a little easier, but bank and Maharashtra CET are the same as in similar. Okay. Link of the book. Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much, student. I am not able to see your names, only your numbers, but thank you to the student who put the Word Power Made Easy link here. He or she has already found it. Thank you very much. Okay. So vocabulary is tested as a separate testing point in most of the competitive exams. Okay. The only exams where it is not tested separately are probably exams like CAT, the higher level MBA exams. Other than that, almost every exam has vocabulary in some form or the other. Bank, if you're familiar with the patterns, there are n number of patterns. We will discuss a few common patterns today. Okay. Vocabulary based question. Please share that book link in chat box. Oh, okay. I thought it's available for everybody, the link that the students share. No? Is it only to me? Can others not see the link?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I have shared it now. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Okay. Now can you see my chat? I have shared it. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, what I was saying is that there are separate many different question types which deal with vocabulary. The direct vocabulary questions are antonyms, synonyms, right? Apart from that, there are so many different presentations. There are different types of fill in the blanks, one blank, two blanks, etc. Okay. Your name is Saikit. Okay. Thank you, Saikit, for sharing this link. Thank you very much. Okay. What I was saying is that, yeah, fill in the blanks, two blank, fill in the blanks, analogy questions. Analogy questions are where a pair is given, pair of words is given. You have to see the relationship between those words and then identify the pair with the same relationship or opposite relationship. Okay. Then word replacement, where a word is given, used strongly, and you have to replace it with the correct word. So many different patterns. We will discuss a few of them today. Okay. Apart from that, vocabulary is also very crucial for reading comprehension. Now, reading comprehension, you know, is a staple feature of every single exam. And without vocabulary, you are really going to struggle, right? Just now, my friend Raju said that he has a problem with vocabulary, and so he gets some of the answers wrong, though he knows the basic concepts, right? So that is the problem. Okay, now Raju is going to improve. I know he's going to use tips from the session, and his vocabulary is going to improve. The problem is that you will struggle with any question type if your vocabulary is bad. Okay, so it is important for reading comprehension. Then the next point is that exams test your contextual knowledge. Okay, you understand what I mean by contextual knowledge, right? context, knowledge of how and why the word is used in that context. You know that in English, the same word can have different meanings in different contexts. Okay, this is why I advised you to write down the sentence in which a word appears in anything that you read, in newspaper articles, etc., because then you will know exactly in what context it is used. If you just mug up the meaning from the dictionary, when you see it applied in a passage, you may not understand its exact meaning. So mugging up words, yes, to some extent, whatever words you suppose you attend our coaching class or you look at word power made easy, yes, you can learn words by heart, but it is also important to know their usage. Okay, hence reading is the best way to build vocabulary, there is no doubt. But at this point, when you are struggling, when you are trying very hard to get a job, to crack these competitive examinations, it is impossible to start the reading habit if you are not already in the habit of reading. If that is the case, I will say just limit yourself to reading a good newspaper editorial every day. Apart from the headlines also, you need to read newspaper anyway for all these exams, right? For the interview stage or for at some point you will need general awareness. So please at least read the newspaper regularly and note down all the new words that you see. Okay. Now, what I am going to talk about. So I said that learning words by heart may not be really very, very useful. Okay. So then how do you understand words? How do you remember them properly? In time, we teach new words using the root word approach. If you look at word power made easy, you can see they use the same root word approach. Okay, so when we talk of root word approach, what we are saying is that uh, you you know that. Could you please mute yourself if you're not speaking? Thank you. So you know that English words are made of roots, right? Roots from Latin, Greek, etc. So once you understand once you identify the common root words, you will be able to guess the meanings of words better, and you may also be able to remember words better. Okay. So that is the root word approach. We call it the roots prefix suffix approach because often words are formed by attaching a prefix. You know what a prefix is, right? Something that comes before the word. Suffix is something that comes after a word. So using the same root word but different suffixes and prefixes, we can form many combinations of words. Okay, so we will be looking at this approach for the next few minutes. The root word approach, I will discuss some important root words. Okay, let's get to the discussion. If any of you has any questions, please ask me at any point. Please feel free. Okay. Okay. Now I have a question for you through which I will demonstrate the root word approach. Okay. There are 4 words here. This is an actual question. Okay. This is not in bank or SSC, in another exam, but that doesn't matter. An actual question from a management exam. There are 4 words given to you: increase, enhance, aggravate, and augment. You have to pick the odd man out. Please answer in the chat box or unmute and tell me. The picture is the clue. Picture is the clue. Augment, student has said augment. Okay. Please put your answers in the chat box. Come on. Okay. I'm waiting. Yeah. I am getting two words. Okay, it is not argument. Okay, it is augment. Augment is the word, and the two words I'm getting are augment or aggravate. Those who said augment, why augment? What is the meaning of augment? Are you looking at some? Okay, what is the meaning of augment? Can you tell me? Increase. Okay. Dear student who has unmuted, can you please mute yourself if you're not talking to me? To make someone angry. That is argument. Is that argument? Aggravate. Okay, okay. Aggravate is to make somebody angry. Augment. Augment is also to increase. Okay. You may say augmented reality, but that is reality actually recreated in that sense. Augment means to increase, enhance means to increase means to increase only, aggravate. Okay, look at the picture. Yes, you said aggravate is to make someone angry. That is one sense of aggravate. Yes, it aggravated his anger, means yes, it increased his anger. So aggravate means to, dear student, can you please unmute yourself? If you can hear me, I can hear noises in the background. Can you kindly unmute yourself? Okay. So thank you so much. So aggravate has a negative meaning. Aggravate is to make worse something that is already bad. So the meaning of aggravate is to worsen. Okay, are you getting me? Meaning of aggravate is to worsen, while increase can be positive or negative. And give me a second, okay? Increase can be positive or negative. Enhance is definitely positive. Augment is usually positive. Aggravate means to work. Okay. Dear student, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Thank you. Please, you are still unmuted. Can you please mute yourself if you're not talking to me? Okay, so now why is this relevant to the root word approach? Okay, when you look at this word aggravate, I am going to the next page now. When you look at the word aggravate, it has a root grave, a Latin root grave. Okay, grave means heavy or serious. So, something that is heavy or serious may not be a very, when you say a heavy matter, it means a very serious or burdensome matter. So, something that is heavy or serious is usually not positive, right? We know that gravity is what gives weight to the body, right? When you say, do you know the gravity of the matter? It means, do you know the seriousness of the matter? And think of grave. A grave thing is a very serious thing, grave condition. And graveyard is the worst place we can go to, right? It is the place nobody ever wants to go to. So grave has very negative connotations. We never say it aggravated my happiness. We can't say that. Okay. Somebody's condition, health condition aggravated, or it aggravated their anger or aggravated the poverty. These kind of things are only used with aggravate. Okay. Now, you see the astronaut there, right? Astronaut is used for gravity, yes, but also for another word, okay? Opposite of, oh my God, attendant number 60, I cannot see your name here, but brilliant. I wish I had chocolates to give you. Amazing. You know this word? Levitate. You made my day. Amazing. Levitate. Before I could even talk about it, you mentioned this. I'm so happy. Levitate. Yes. Astronaut is there for her gravity, but also for levitation. Rupali. Oh, wonderful, Rupali. Excellent. You made my day. So, now the opposite of the root grav is the root lev. Lev means light. Okay, not light as in light of the bulb, but no, not heavy, that light. Okay, so when something does not have gravity, when something that does not have weight, what happens? It floats. So you know that in space, astronauts float without body weight, like in this picture. That is called levitation. Rupali has written the word in the chat box. I'm overjoyed. Levitation is to float without body weight. Any Harry Potter fans here? Harry Potter fans? Anybody? Yes. Oh, so many. So what is the spell for flying in Harry Potter? Anybody? Any of you fans? The spell that I think Hermione uses. Oh, there you go. Wingardium Leviosa. Aha, you guys are amazing, yeah? There you go. Leviosa, to levitate. Okay. Okay, all this is good. You're all very happy. Now tell me, based on this root lev and based on the word levitate, tell me the exact opposite of aggravate. Exact opposite of aggravate. It has the root word lev. Come on, try. I'm just trying to make words easier for you. Okay, come on, try. If aggravate means to make something worse, oh, another student, I can't see your name. Amazing. I really wish I had chocolates to give you. You can take virtual chocolates from me. Alleviate. There you go. It is not elevate, alleviate. You can see it in the chat box. Alleviate is the exact opposite of aggravate. Alleviate means to make something that is bad a little better, to reduce the intensity of a serious situation. Alleviate, grav, lev. Okay, this is how you figure out root words and understand meanings of words. Raju, are you with me? Are you able to get this approach?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you able to? Okay, I hope this is helping you. Okay, we are going to discuss many more words today, many more root words today. But let me quickly put some synonyms of aggravate. Only one I'm putting. Exacerbate in the chat box. That is a synonym of aggravate. But there are many synonyms for alleviate. I'm going to put a few, okay? Ameliorate, assuage, allay, mitigate. Mitigate you would have heard anyway, right? Disaster mitigation. All these mean to reduce the intensity of some serious or bad situation. Okay. Fine. Now we are going to discuss a few common root words. There you go. The first root word we have is magna. Magna means great or big in Latin. Okay. Some of the words are not magnet. Okay. Magnet is not from this root. Magnet has the root magnesia. Magnesia is a place where the earliest magnets were found. So our magnets, Sticking magnets, that does not have this root. But this root magna, which means great and big, gives us many words like magnify. You know, right? Magnify is to make something bigger. Magnitude. Magnitude is the extent or scope of something. So we can say it means how big something is. Magnitude. Magnificent. Magnificent is amazing, something that is amazing, especially because of its size or how impressive it is. Because of its size or scale. A magnificent building or a magnificent event because it was organized on such a large scale. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the meaning of magnanimous? Magnanimous. Come on. Not huge. Can you try? If you cannot guess, if you don't know the meaning, if nobody knows the meaning, I will give a clue. Let me see if somebody can give me. Don't Google, okay? I know you won't. If nobody can give me the meaning, I'll give a clue. Magnanimous. Magna is huge, yes. Attendee number 26. Magna is huge. Magnanimous. Now we have two roots here. If nobody can guess, I will give you a clue. But you guys, humongous. Humongous is a synonym for huge. Very good. But yeah, anim is mind, one meaning. Oh, attendee number 45 has the right meaning. Excellent. Yes, anim is mind. Anim specifically is heart. You are right. 26, attendee number 26. I don't know why I'm not seeing the names. I can only see your numbers. So yes, okay. Anim is mind or specifically the heart. That is why animal. Animal is technically something with the heart. Okay. So kind. Very good. Specifically generous. Okay. Generous. You know what generous means, right? Someone who is willing to share their things with others, especially money, etc. Kind hearted. So magna is big. Animus is heart. Bade dil wala in Hindi. In every language, we have something like that, right? Someone with a big heart, large hearted person is generous and kind. Very good. Excellent. Okay. So that is magna. There is another word I thought of now with magna. That is magnet. Not magnet, but magnet. I'm putting it in the chat box. Have you heard of this word? If so, do you know the meaning? Or can you tell me it is usually paired with some other word? It is used as a pair with another word. Can you tell me that? Magnet. Something magnet. That is how we usually say. Oh, excellent. You guys are amazing. I'm getting all answers from you. Business magnate. Absolutely. Good job. So who is a business magnate? You know now. You can guess, right? People like the Ambanis and Adanis, huge businessmen, hugely successful businessmen are called business magnates or tycoons. Not typhoon, tycoon. Okay, business tycoons or business magnates. Fine. Now let us move on to the next root word, that is jet. So you know what is in the picture, right? You can see what is in the picture. Inject. Jet means to throw. Okay, to throw. So depending on the prefix that is used with the jet, you can get a huge number of words. Jet is a very, very, very common root. So now if you see any word with jet, you will be able to somewhat guess the meaning if you also figure out what kind of prefix is used, right? So eject, E-X all these words, N, X, E, etc. stand for out. So eject is to throw out. Reject. Re is back, right? Return, repeat, etc. Re means back. So when you reject something, it's like you're throwing it back at them. I don't want. Reject, right? Throw back. Inject. Throw inside. Yeah. Subject. Throw under. Now, subject means you group many things under it. Sub means under. Throw under means you group many things under it. It is a subject. Now, when you say someone is subjected to something, they are put under an experience. They are subjected to a lot of stress means they are put under, thrown under a lot of stress. So both the meanings for subject. What other words can you think of with jet? Come on. What other words can you think of with jet? Abject. Very nice. Excellent. Abject. Project. Okay. Object. Very good. Excellent. Abject is a rare word, not a very common word. Excellent. And the other words also. So abject poverty means terrible poverty. Ab means below or something very bad, negative. Okay. Ab is below. So abject is thrown below at the lowest level. Abject poverty. Project. For throwing in a positive manner. Project is project. When you project something like a projector, you are throwing forward. Okay. When you do a project, you are making something positive. Again, you are giving forward. Project. Object. What other words do we have? Oh, deject. Okay. Not protect. Okay. Not protect because we need jet, not tect. Okay. Protect is a different root with prot. Okay. We are speaking of project. Conject. What would that mean? Conject. Are you sure? Is there a word like that? I'm not very sure of this word. I will, do you know what that word means? Adjective? I did not get you guys. Conject. Let me see, okay? Conjecture. Oh, okay. From conjecture. Okay, fine. Conject. I haven't heard this used as conject, but conjecture is what is used. Excellent word. Oh, nice. Is it used as conject? I haven't heard that. So I couldn't think of conjecture. Very good. Conjecture. Conjecture is a conclusion. Okay. Absolutely. Conjecture means guess or assumption or conclusion. Very good. Thank you. I don't think we use it often as a verb conject, but conjecture. Trajectory. Yes, trajectory is a path into which something is thrown. Somebody said deject. Deject is thrown below. What is deject? Dejected in life is you feel thrown by life itself. You feel like you're thrown on the ground. Deject, completely depressed, lost in life. Okay. Lot of words here. Object. Ob stands for against, like you have obtuse, obstacle, etc. So thrown against. Now when you say an object in grammar, subject and an object is a thing to which something happens, right? It is a thing, not jet. Okay, though jet also has the same meaning of throwing. Jet is different. This is ject, G-E-C-T. Okay. So object means thrown against. An object is something to which something happens, right? A subject and an object. An object is typically a thing to which something happens or it is used for something. So thrown against. Or objection. You throw against it. You protest against it. Objection. Okay, excellent, guys. Lot of good words. I hope I didn't mean adjective. Very good. I missed it. Sorry. Adjective. Yes, adjective is thrown with. Okay, add, in some contexts, add means along with. Adjective, thrown with it, means you're throwing in some comments with it or some descriptions along with it. Adjective. Excellent. I hope I didn't miss any word here. Okay, wonderful. So shall we move on? That conjecture was a very nice word. Okay, I did not think of it at all. That's why I couldn't suddenly understand conjecture is the word. Nice, wonderful. Okay, now we go on to another word which is very common, right? Dict. You know who is in the picture, right? All of you can identify the gentleman or not so gentleman. Yeah, absolutely. The one and only, thankfully, only one and only. Adolf Hitler, dictator. Dict stands for, yes, absolutely. That is the great dictator or not so great dictator. Yes, dict and dictum stand for say or speak in Latin. That is how you have dictionary, right? Dictionary is something that enables you to speak, or it is about speech, the words that you speak. Dictator. Dictator is I will speak, you listen. Oh, excellent. Verdict. There you go. Words are coming already. Yes, please contribute more words. Verdict. Verdict, excellent. Dictator. Predict. Predict. Pre is before. You say something before it happens. Oh, predict. Benedict, contradict. Excellent, guys. You guys do know a lot of words. Huh? I'm very impressed, really, truly. Contradict. What is contra? Contra is contra, opposite. Opposite. Say something against or say something opposite. Contradict. Verdict. Ver is truth. That is another root word, okay? Verify, veracity, very. What do we keep saying very all the time. Addiction. Okay. Very nice. Addiction actually has a different root, okay? It is a different root, not really this dict. It has a different root. But yes, okay. Edict. Very good. Dictum. You guys know a lot of words. Edict, you know, those were the ancient written words, right, of religious leaders or kings. Edict. Um, Dictum is a rule that everyone has to obey. Okay. Addiction seems to have a different root. Dictaphone. Yes. Into which what words you're coming up with, guys? Amazing. Dictaphone, into which you speak and it records, right? So you have a lot of words with dict. I don't have any other word to contribute, do I? I think this is more than enough. Many words we have. Another word would be, with a different spelling, would be diktat. Diktat, I have put in the chat box. Diktat means the same as dictum, a rule or something that everyone has to obey, especially of a dictator. It's interdict. Oh, very nice. Interdict. Interdict is, yes, inter means between. So, to say in between, interdict. Very nice, guys. Excellent words here. So, we move on to the next word. So, what is interdict? Interdict is to say in between or to stop in between, rather. To say in between here would mean to stop something in between. That is to ban something, okay, to forbid something. Yeah, Benedict, I forgot. Somebody had mentioned Benedict. Again, you have repeated benediction. Thank you. Bene, the root is good. Meaning of the root is good. Dict is say. So say something good means a blessing, right? A blessing or a good word is benediction. Very good. Now we move on to the next one. Path. The word path has two meanings, not path, okay? Path is a word, English word of its own. This is the root path, pathos. Path or pathos in Greek. Telepath, very nice. Excellent. Uh, Already you got the word. So, path has two meanings. One is feeling or emotion, and the other is disease or suffering. Okay. So, we have empathy, that is the picture. Empathy, sympathy, M and sim, yes, sympathy, very good. M and sim mean for or same. Okay, so feeling the same thing that another person feels or feeling for them, feeling with them is empathy. Okay, psychopath. Wonderful, excellent. I have put that one there. Okay, so empathy and sympathy are feeling for. What is apathy? Apathy, no feeling, indifference, okay, lack of any feeling, I don't care kind of attitude. Psychopath, yes, you know, psychopath is literally the meaning is sick of the mind. Okay, sick of the mind, somebody who is mentally sick, you know, psychopaths are criminals, right? So yes, pathology. Pathology is the study of diseases. Logos, ology, logos stands for science. Pathos is disease, study of diseases. I have got lots of words here. You guys are amazing. Let me see all the words. Telepath, telepathy. Tele, distance. Pathy, feeling. Feeling across a distance. Connecting to somebody emotionally over a distance, or like understanding what another person feels, right? Telepathy. Um, Psychopath, yes, we have already discussed. I'm looking at here. Pathology, we have discussed. Neuropathy, yes, sick, illness of the nerves. Neuro is nerves. Pathy is disease. Neuropathy. Sociopath, yes, a criminal who is who's antisocial would be a sociopath, right? Um, what else do we have? Allopathy, yes. Allopathy, homeopathy, all these are different approaches to curing diseases. Empathy, yes. Empathetic is the adjective form of the word that we just discussed. Empathy, that is feeling for somebody. Then what other words do we have here? Let me see. Multipath. Multipath, are you talking of the physics term multipath? That I think, I don't know of any other multipath. This is a term used in physics or computer science, right? That may be path, okay? It may not be feeling. I don't think it is this. That may be multipath. Several paths, probably, okay? Pathogens, absolutely. Pathogen. I don't know what is this glide path. What is glide path? That may be the path, not path. I don't know what this is. Glide path. Can you tell me? See, one word path is path, the road, okay? The road that you take. I'm just seeing what is glide path. It's an aircraft's line of descent to land. So that is path. It is a different word, okay? Pathos, yes, pathos is sadness, emotion, extreme emotion. Idiopathic, wow. Do you know the meaning of this word idiopathic? I'm very, very impressed. Idiopathic. Yeah, excellent. Idiopathic is, do you know the meaning? Idiopathic? I'm just waiting because there we have another root word, idio. Do you know what it means, idiopathic? Okay. Idiopathic means when a disease happens because of no underlying reason. Okay, like idiopathic hypertension means you get BP, blood pressure, high blood pressure, not due to any underlying condition like heart condition or anything else. You just get this thing. You just get what do you say? uh, Hypertension just like that. Yes, it is relating to a condition. When a condition, see this amphipathic, all these scientific terms, they have path. Okay, path, I mean, they have path. That is a different route altogether. Path, you know, no road. That is a different, except for the biology terms like pathogen, etc. Those have pathos. Okay, these science terms, that is path, a different route altogether. Hmm? Relating to yeah, so that is idio, the root idio. What are idioms and phrases? Idioms and phrases, idioms are usages that do not have a specific origin. We don't know how these idioms originated, right? So idio means without reason. The root idio means without reason. That is why we call some people idiots. We don't know why they are behaving like that. They don't have any reason for behaving in a particular manner. Idiopathic is a disease without an underlying reason. Idiomatic expression is an expression that arose, we don't know due to what reason. Okay. Osteopath, yes, osteopath, osteopathy is disease of the bone. Is bone. I have so many words. I'm thrilled. Pathetic. I'm so happy I got it. Pathetic. Pathetic is what? Feeling terrible. Something that makes you feel terrible, right? Extremely bad. So you feel bad. Pathetic is terrible. Pathogen, yes, we said. Amphipathic, I think the root is different. It is path. Okay. So we've got lots. Telepathy, we already said. Distance and feeling across a distance. Okay. That is knowing what another person is feeling. Excellent, guys. We got lots of antipathy. Did someone say? That is a word which I forgot to tell you also. Antipathy. So, if sympathy is feeling for somebody, empathy is also feeling with somebody. Apathy is no feeling, and yes, apathy is indifference. Very good. Indifference, no feeling. What is antipathy? Anti is against, right? The prefix anti means against. So what is antipathy? Can you guess? Anti is against, pathy is feeling, sympathy, empathy, apathy, antipathy will mean what? Just guess, come on. Very good guess. Against expressing feelings, not really. Yes, it is a negative word. You're both right. It is a negative word. Feeling less is apathy. Okay. Feeling less is apathy. Aversion. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Strong feeling of dislike or hostility towards someone or something. Hatred. Antipathy is hatred. Antipathy, feeling against somebody. See, you can guess like this. Now, slowly, you will learn to guess the meanings of words. Anti, you know, right? Antidote, antibody, antibiotic. All the anti-social means against. So, pathy is not against feeling, it is feeling against somebody. Okay. Excellent. Good job, guys. Amazing participation. One more route here we will take. This is, you can see 4 words here: incline, recline, sorry, incline, recline, decline, and proclivity. Which word does the picture refer to? Can you tell me? Which word does the picture refer to? Okay. You all know this word, right? Recliner. Yes, recline. Recline. Okay. So this is a common word. You all know the word. That's why I thought I'll put this funny guy here. Recline. You know what it means. Recliner chairs. Thanks to the recliners in where? In movies, right? You all know what recline means. Clean or clive. Okay. Clean or clive means lean, or it can also mean a slope. Okay, so we have inclination, incline, recline, incline is lean towards, recline is lean back, is back, we said lean back, decline, decline is lean down, I don't want, lean down. Okay. Bend means go away from. Decline. Proclivity. Any idea what this word means? Clive means slope. Proclivity. Any idea? Have you heard this word? This boy has a proclivity for music. He has a proclivity for cricket. Proclivity. Same as another word given there. Fond of, yes, inclination, leaning, tendency, liking, fondness, yes. Okay. Penchant, positively leaning towards, yes. Oh, wow, guys, amazing. Interest, acclivity and declivity. You know these words? Are you an engineer? Student who put acclivity and declivity, are you an engineer? I'm very curious to know. Yes or no? So proclivity is, I'm putting a synonym of proclivity here, penchant. Okay? Civil engineer, I knew it. Excellent. Acclivity is upward slope, declivity is downward slope. Am I right? Civil student, am I right? I am very scared when engineers are around because I know nothing of engineering. Yes. Ascend, upward slope. Okay, thank you. D, downward, declivity. Proclivity, leaning towards. Okay, these are the words with clean and clive. Any other word? I cannot think of any other word. If you think of something, you can tell me. But that brings us to the end of this discussion on root words, not the end. I have to take some question types quickly. But root words, I have put some common root words, a few more common root words. If you want, you can take a screenshot if my screen is clear enough. If you want, you can take a screenshot or a picture of these roots here. Okay, ambi or amphi means both, ambidextrous, amphibian, ambiguous, ambivalent, etc. Amphitheater, which is both inside and outside. Bene, we just discussed, benediction. Bene is good, benefit, beneficiary, benevolent, many other benign, etc. Chron stands for time. Okay, chronic, chronology, synchronize, chronometer, which is a watch, etc. Then you have fact. Fact means to make or do. Okay, so make something that is real is a fact. Now, factory, manufacture, satisfaction, even satisfaction is to do something. Something is done. The feeling that something is done is satisfaction. Okay, then you have GNO, no. That is where the KNOW comes from. It is a Greek root. No. Okay, you have words like diagnosis. You know what diagnosis is. Dia means across. Okay, to know something across means to understand thoroughly. You diagnose a disease means you understand it thoroughly. Who is an agnostic? Agnostic, who What kind of person is an agnostic? Gnos means knowledge. No. Agnostic, can you tell me? Who is an agnostic? Yeah, I'm sure you know this word, no? Guys, meaning of agnostic? No? Nobody knows? Who is an atheist? Ah, questioner. Not not annoying, okay? Religious, not religious, related to religious. Questioner, yes, you are very close. Questioner is very, very close. Who doesn't believe in God is atheist. Okay? Atheist. One who doesn't believe in God is atheist. Agnostic is gnos, knowledge. No. No knowledge. I don't know. I don't know if there is a God. Not someone who says there is no God. Okay, that is an atheist. There is no God. People who worship God are foolish. There is no God at all is an atheist. Agnostic also does not worship God, but he or she says, I am not sure if there is a God or not. Okay, I think many people in this generation are agnostic, right? Yes, rationalist, you can say. Agnostic does not challenge religion. Agnostic does not say religion is wrong or God is not there. That is an atheist. Okay. So rationalists also very often they challenge God or challenge religion, right? So, agnostic is a person who says, God may or may not exist. I do not know. You are theist, okay? Fine. God is there. I am theist. So, your faith is yours. I totally respect it. We all have our own faiths, right? Some of us believe strongly. Some of us do not believe. Some of us are not sure. The important thing is to respect everyone's faith, right? I completely believe in respecting everybody's faith. That's it. That's all we need in the world. Okay, so we move on to the next. I have given 10 root words here. If you want, you can take pictures. I'm going to the next slide of root words. Is the word in fact from the word fact? Yes, yes. It is not one word, dear. It is two different words. Okay, it is spelt with a space in between in and fact. In fact means as fact. Okay, as real. In fact means really, actually. In fact. Okay. Yeah. Next, we have these 5 more root words. If you want all the root words, you have to join us in time. We'll teach you all the common root words systematically. Okay. Yeah. You have, if you want, you can take pictures of this. Mal. Mal is the opposite of ben. Ben is good, mal is bad. Malevolent, malignant, malicious, malice, malpractice, all these words are from mal, right? You can look up the meanings in detail, okay? Phone means sound, you know, phone, telephone, right? Symphony, harmonious sound. Microphone, cacophony. What does cacophony mean? Phone is sound, cacophony. Loud noise, excellent. Harsh noise, very good, guys. Harsh, unpleasant, loud noise. Okay, in a crowd, usually there is cacophony. Caco means ugly. Caco is ugly. So, cacophony is, sorry, what is it? It is loud noise, harsh noise. What is cacography? A hint is, just look at my screen. You will see an example of cacography here. Cacography has two meanings. Just look at what I did on the screen and you have an example of cacography. Can anybody guess? Caco means ugly. Now you have to guess what graphy is. Bad handwriting. There you go. You looked at my handwriting and you understood, no? I'm very sad. Okay. Bad handwriting. Excellent. Graph is right. Cacography is bad handwriting. There is one more meaning for cacography, bad spelling. Okay, bad spelling. So thankfully I have only one type of cacography, the other type is not there. Yes, graph is route for writing, absolutely. That is why I thought I'll introduce that route also. Writing or drawing, right? Writing, drawing, making a mark, etc. So we have so many words with graph, you know, we will not even try to list them here. There are so many words with graph. Okay. Good, guys. Now port. Port means to carry. Okay, so we have so many words with port, right? Export, import, transport, support. Calligraphy is opposite for this. Yes. Excellent. Calisthenics. Have you heard? Calisthenics. Cali is beauty. Excellent, huh? Calligraphy, I missed it out. I meant to tell you calligraphy, I forgot. Thank you. Calligraphy is opposite of what I did on the screen now. Calligraphy is beautiful writing. Cacography is terrible writing. Yes. Calisthenics, these all stand for beauty. Callista is the Greek goddess of beauty. Yeah, port, export, import, support, transport, even the port. The port is a place where movement happens, portable, right? So many words. Port. Sport is to do with carrying yourself or moving yourself. Sport. All these have the root port. Okay. Uh, then scrib. Scrib, inscribe, subscribe, scripture, prescribe, prescription, scribe. Scribe is someone who writes for another person. If a person is disabled or blind, they get a scribe to write for them. Scribe is also another word for a journalist. Any other words? Inscribe, subscribe. You write under or you sign under, then you get a subscription. Scribble. Thank you. Wonderful. Scribble. Yes, scribble. To write all over. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe, we just said. So all these are words with scribe. Okay, scribe or scripture, script, all these. Now, spect. Spect, you know, spect stands for see or to watch something or to look at something. So you have inspect is to look into something. Spectacles, you know, it is for seeing, but you can spectacle, yes. When you use it in the singular form, when you say something is a spectacle, it means it is something to look at. Oh, what a sight, right? Respect, very good. See back or give back that same kind of approach to that person. You give them respect. Look back means to give them back the same kind of what they give to you. That is what it actually originated from. Okay. Prospect, look forward. Very good, excellent word. Prospect. Aspect, all views, that is aspect. Prospect. Spectator, yes, somebody who sees. Very good. Spectrum, excellent. Yes, you know what a spectrum is. These are all to do with um, seeing or a range, vision, right? Excellent. Okay. Introspect. Thank you. Retrospect. Yes, excellent, guys. You're giving me so many words. Spectacular. What a wonderful sight. That is how it came from. Perspective. Excellent. Prospective, perspective. Introspect, to look within. Retrospect, to look back. Retro. Perspective, each person's view. Per each. Spective, each person's view. Okay, excellent. So now you've got lots of roots and lots of prefixes and suffixes. A quick look at some questions now. Okay, yeah. Very quickly, let us look at some questions. Now, this is a very, very common question type. We are going to focus a little bit on prelims, okay? So, yeah. Now, the student who asked about Maharashtra CET has all these question types also, okay? So, now we are given a word defiance. Defiance comes from defy, the verb defy. Defiance is a noun form. Can you tell me the synonym of defiance quickly? Defiance synonym, defy the rules. Disobedience, very good. Disobedience, absolutely. Prospectus, I just saw that. Yes, prospectus there, to look forward to what is going to happen there. Get a glimpse of what is going to happen going forward is prospectus. Expect, expect. Outside, see outside, that is you see outside means see beyond, expect, okay. Defiance, disobedience, absolutely. Defy means to flout the rules or disobey the rules, that is defiance. The other words, command, you know, command is to control or lead. Audacity is similar to defiance, but audacity is being very bold, boldly doing your own thing, okay. Taking a risk or being very harsh and bold is audacious. Rebuke is to scold or to refuse or to protest. Modesty, you know, is humility. So the right answer is disobedience. Very good, guys. Now the next one is antonym. Find the opposite of prudent. Prudent. Opposite of prudent. The meaning of prudent is wise, W-I-S-E, wise or sensible. So what is the opposite of prudent from this? Not talkative. Talkative persons can be sensible also, no? Right? Talkative people, are they always insensible or not wise? Not really. Uh, treacherous. Treacherous is deceptive, a cheat, someone who betrays. Injudicious, yes, injudicious. Demure is actually a positive word. Demure means sort of quiet and thoughtful, modest. Okay, someone who is quiet and always lost in thought, keeps to themselves, or shy. Okay, that is demure. Yes, shy, modest, that is demure. It's a positive word. The right answer is injudicious. This is not judicial. This is judicious. Judicious use of resources means wise use of resources. Opposite is injudicious, not wise, not using properly. Demure is usually for women. Very good. Excellent. It's a feminine word. Excellent, guys. You are familiar with a lot of words. I'm very impressed. Okay. Sensitive, you all know. Injudicious is the word here. Okay. We look at the next question. These are all from previous papers. Okay. These are all drawn from previous bank papers. And we have also given you what papers these occurred in. Same or opposite. Here you have to find a word which is either a synonym or an antonym of the given word. Reliable is given to you. Look at all the words given there and find an antonym or synonym. There you go. Everybody got the synonym. Dependable. Dependable, yes. Movable, no. Vulnerable is somebody who is weak or who is easily influenced by something. Vulnerable. Then suitable, no. Comparable, no. Yeah. Abandon, opposite, preserve. Excellent, guys. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, dependable is the synonym of reliable, and preserve is the opposite of abandon. Sustain, not really. Sustain is to keep it as it is, right? Rejuvenate is to is to invigorate or to bring back life to something. then suspend, formulate is to make or generate. Okay, so the answers are dependable and preserve. Good job, guys. Excellent. Now, you have to see, you have a word here, choked. Okay, you have to see which sentence, yeah, which sentences use this word correctly. Okay, the please look at all the three sentences. Choke means to suffocate, right? Suffocate, or what do you say? Stifle, or make it difficult to breathe, or stuff completely. So please look at the three sentences and tell me in which sentences the words are used properly. One, you can see all the options. Economic rates, okay, there is a typo there. Economic rates. Answer is, okay, you have got the answer. All 1, 2, and 3. All 1, 2, and 3, right? Excellent. Both 2 and 3. 1 is also correct. The fire engulfed the whole building and the children were choked to death. They could not breathe because of the fire. Okay. The housewife was blasting the maid because the maid choked. Blasting means scolding. Choked the sink beyond repair. Choked. The sink could not breathe means it was all stuffed with dirt or food particles. The economists fear that higher interest rate might choke off economic rates, means suppress or stifle, suffocate the economic growth rates. There won't be any growth, economic growth. All the three are correct. All the three sentences are correct. Okay, fine. Now you have incorrect or inappropriate usage. You have to find out whether, okay, the government has banned the hunting of deer in this forest and consequently the deer population has multiplied. Any word that is used incorrectly, of course the clue is in the sentence itself. All of you, I'm sure, will get this answer. You have to identify which word is used incorrectly. Absolutely, DEAR is used incorrectly because they have already mentioned the correct spelling of deer there. Next question. The traffic on the busy street was blocked by stray castles crossing the street. Can castles cross the street? Castles cannot cross the street. Stray cattle is what they meant, right? Stray cattle crossing the street. So castles is the wrong word. You don't say cattle, it is cattle. Okay. Wrongly spelt word. You have to see which of the words is wrongly spelt. Colder temperatures may cause red squirrels to retreat downhill into marginally warmer altitudes. Okay. Temperatures is correct. Temperatures. Temp, temp, temper, temperate. Temperate is the normal level. That is what it means. Temperate, temperature, it is correct. Altitude, yes. Altitude has only one T. The root is alt, meaning height. So, squirrels is not wrong. Okay, squirrels is correct with 2 R's. Marginally is also correct. Altitudes has only 1. Okay. Yes. Next. Correct. You already got it. Cope. Life was wretched for boys who were unable to cope with the rigors of military life in Sparta. It has to be not COP but COPE. And please note, you do not say cope up. All of us have the habit of saying cope up with. It is not cope up with, it is cope with. Okay? But COPE, not COP. COP is police. Okay? Cope with, COPE. Okay, fine. Now you have a fill in the blanks question. Easy fill in the blanks question. It is a prelim. This one is from a prelim paper, though fill in the blanks appear in both prelims and mains. Select the word for this blank. The bad publicity in the media could dash the reputation of the central bank. Absolutely easy, right? Yes. Harm the reputation. Harness means to control. That is not appropriate. All the other words you know. Yes. Harm. Absolutely. Now you have a pair of words. Sorry, 4 pairs, 5 pairs of words. And you have to pick the pair that fits into the blanks. Sorry. Just trying to give me a second, guys. Can you see my screen? Okay. Indo-European language and culture dash widely from its likely dash north of the Black Sea. One or two. Indo-European language and culture dispersed widely from its likely origins north of the Black Sea. Dear student, please unmute, please mute. Student, please mute. Conversation in the background, can you please mute? Okay. He or she cannot hear me. So, dispersed and origins is better. Please mute. Okay. They are not able to hear us. See, likely beginnings north of the Black Sea, beginnings of a culture. You say origin of a culture. Dear student, can you
Ramesh or
please
రాసినట్టున్నారు bro.
let me see if I can mute them.
Assigning
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the tip. I didn't know that I could do it. Okay. Yeah, I have managed to mute them. Thank you. Yeah. So going back to our, you don't say beginning of a culture, you say origin of a culture, right? Not beginning of a culture. Beginning is of some event or something that is continuing. Culture is also continuing, but beginning of the road, beginning of the para, something with a specific start. Okay, you don't say beginning of a culture, beginning of a period or era, but not culture. So origins of the culture is more appropriate. Hence, one is the answer. Dispersed means to spread. Okay, genesis is also origin, but disintegrate, break. Proceeded widely, you cannot say proceeded widely. Diversified widely from its likely home. A culture does not really diverse. Indo-European language and culture, diversifying will be finding different varieties. That does not also make sense. So one is the right answer. Good job, guys. Okay, that is it. We took some bank questions. Now I'm quickly looking at a few CGLE questions and then we wind up. Okay. These are all past questions that have occurred in the respective exams at some point or the other. Select the most appropriate synonym of the underlined word. Excessive material wealth may often result in a penury of values. Penury. Penury meaning, oh, very good, guys. Penury is extreme poverty, complete absence of. So that is poverty. Very good. Penury means poverty, extreme poverty. All the other words you know, so I'm not explaining. Ram is a glutton. He enjoys fine food and drink. Glutton. Glutton is someone who is excessively fond of food, but excessively, not just fond of food. That all these words are to do with food, but gluttony in the Bible is a sin. Okay, a glutton is someone who excessively indulges in food. So, very good. Gourmand. One student has got the answer. Gourmand is someone who is in love with food, who is addicted to eating. Okay, the other words are all positive words. Gourmet is high end cuisine, the best of cuisine. In Swiggy, you have gourmet. Connoisseur is someone who appreciates anything that is nice. So, a food connoisseur has good taste in food or appreciates the best, classiest food. Chef, you know, is someone who cooks, who makes food. Gourmand, yes, kind of food addiction, someone who is obsessed or addicted to food. So, glutton, the synonym is gourmand. Okay, gourmand or gourmand, both are correct. Gourmand is also correct. Okay, now antonym, venial offense. Although he committed a small venial offense, he still felt guilty and decided to make amends for his actions. Okay, make amends for one's actions means to repent for or to compensate for your actions, to atone for your actions. So, what is the meaning of venal? You can make out from the sentence itself. Okay, slight. Yes, here slight is synonym. You need the antonym. Sorry, the meaning is slight. I'm sorry. The antonym is what you need. So, what would the antonym be? Antonym will be unpardonable. Sorry, it's not synonym. Synonym is slight. Yes. So, the antonym is unpardonable. Venal is corrupt, to do with corruption. Okay, venal is immoral or corrupt. Exudative is exuding, emitting something or throwing out, flowing out of something. Exudative, it's unrelated word. Okay, fine. The eccentric artist was known for creating unique and unconventional sculptures that always drew a crowd of admirers. Normal is a synonym. Not normal. Unusual is the synonym. I'm sorry. Normal is the antonym. Very good. All the other words are synonyms of eccentric, right? Queer means, queer is, one meaning of queer is strange. There is also queer in the sense of your sexual identity. You may have heard, right? LGBTQ stands for queer, somebody who has a different sexual identity. But otherwise, queer means strange, unusual. Odd is also that, unusual also. These are all synonyms of eccentric. Normal is the antonym. Norm, NORM, norm is the usual way. That is how we get normal, normative, abnormal. All these words come from norm. What are the answers for which question? First question. First question. Poverty, option 1. Glutton, gourmand or gourmand, 3. Option 3. Okay. Then here, unpardonable. Okay. Unpardonable. And eccentric, opposite, normal. Eccentric, does it have positive connotation? Sometimes eccentric means crazy, strange, but many artists are eccentric. So yes, definitely when you say the eccentric artist, it does not have negative uh, connotations. Okay. Yeah. Venial means slight. Okay. Venial means slight. So in that sense, yes, pardonable. Small offense. So the opposite of venial is unpardonable. Yeah. I hope you've understood. Okay. Most appropriate meaning of the underlying idiom. Idioms and phrases come in SSC. They also occur sometimes in some bank papers and many of the competitive exams. So, show business is a dog eat dog world. What is the meaning of dog eat dog? Yes, highly competitive. Okay, highly competitive. You have said annoy me, annoying. Is that what you meant? Um, number 74 is, did you mean annoying? Dog eat dog is highly competitive. Cutthroat is another word for that. Cutthroat competition. Okay. My friends never miss an opportunity to pull my leg. Oh, annoy me. I didn't see that question yet. You already got the answer. Yes, annoy me. Make fun of me. Pull my leg is not annoy me, make fun of me, no? Annoy is to upset you. Pull your leg, is it annoying you? Pull your leg is just harmless. Annoy is to irritate or make you upset. If someone pulls your leg, it is just making fun of you, not annoying. Annoying is to irritate. Okay. Maybe if you do not like pulling your leg, you might get annoyed, but leg pulling is usually not a very bad thing, no? Leg pulling is just making fun of, teasing, light-hearted teasing, practical pranks, all these things, not annoying. Okay. Fine. Of course, if your siblings or best friends pull your leg, you might get annoyed, but the meaning is to make fun. Now, yeah, you have to choose the one word substitute here that can substitute for the phrase that is underlined. The case has been handed over to a senior officer. Handover synonym. What is the other word for dog eat dog? Okay, dog eat dog. I am putting it here. Cutthroat. Cutthroat. Okay. Bamboozle is different, na? Bamboozle is to cheat. Okay. Bamboozle is to cheat somebody, right? Not bamboozle is not a very light thing or a prank kind of thing. Bamboozle is to uh, cheat somebody. Pull your leg, your siblings, your brother, sister will always pull your leg. That is all. A very light-hearted thing. Okay, it's not a serious thing at all. Yeah, the case has been handed over to a senior officer means assigned to. Yes, assigned. Okay, bestowed is bestow an award or an honor on somebody. Accredit is give something recognition. Cred, the root means belief or faith or trust. So you have lots of words, credibility, credit, lots of words. Why not explained? Explained what? I am coming to the next question. I haven't explained that question yet. Do you mean the next question? I am coming to it, dear. I am explaining the first question on this slide, okay? Yeah. The next question, the words of my master have reduced the intensity of my grief. What? Sorry, attendee number 5, I did not understand. Which answer I didn't explain? Assigned I explained, no? Assigned is the answer. Assigned, handed over means assigned. I explained that, right? Next question, I have not yet come to it. Not reduce the intensity we discussed today already. Okay, what is that? Not released. Not released my grief. Alleviated my grief. We discussed today, no? Aggravate is to increase the intensity. Alleviate is to decrease the intensity. Alleviated. Okay, alleviated. Lev we discussed, right? Now, very easy, but homonyms. Homonym are words that sound the same. There are also homophones. Basically, words you don't need to know so much in detail. Words that sound the same or look the same are all homonyms. The thirsty dash ran up to the lake to drink some water. FAWN, very good. Fawn is a young deer, right? It is a deer, young deer. FAWN. FAUN is an imaginary creature like an angel or something. FAUN. Fun and form, you know. So it is FAWN. The destruction of the army, it is a young deer, DEER. Okay. The destruction of the army seems to dash the empire's downfall. It is not really augment. There is another word. Do you know? It is not FAUN, okay? FAWN. I'm putting it in the FAWN is the right answer. FAUN is an imaginary creature. Okay? It is a mythical creature. The right answer is fawn, a young deer. Yeah, destruction of the army, since we are saying seems to, it is not very certain. We are not very sure. Something appears to be. So, augur is the best word here. Augment means it is already downfallen and what do you say? Augment the downfall means already the downfall has happened and then that is aggravated. That doesn't make sense here. Augur, okay? Augur is to, what do you say? To indicate or to predict. To predict or indicate is the meaning of augur. Okay, AUGER is a word that is not used anymore. It is an archaic word. August, as other than the month, August means something that is dignified. Okay, AUGUR, to augur is to be an omen of or to be a sign of something. Okay, to predict or to foretell. So that is the right word. Fine. Okay, how many questions do we have? I'm just okay. Few more. I have exceeded the time, but I hope it is okay. Select the sentence that contains no spelling errors. Okay, let us quickly look at these sentences. The government employee who was accused of embezzling funds and who is now wanted by the police has disappeared. So the mistake is with the word embezzle. Can you pick the sentence which has the correct spelling of embezzle? Sorry, I underlined that too many times by mistake. Which is the correct spelling of embezzle? Embezzle is to get into fraudulent deeds or do fraudulent activities. Okay, cheating. Yes, embezzle. So it is option 4, not option 2. ZZLE is embezzle. So embezzling is option 4. Okay, embezzle. Embezzling, option 4 is the right answer. Okay. Identify the incorrectly spelt word in the given sentences. Sailing finished around. Okay, the Indian Navy sailing ship which sailed around the world twice. So you don't have to look at proper nouns. Names you don't have to see. Has finished sailing 100,000 nautical miles. What is the wrongly spelled? Yes, not, yes, absolutely. It is not nautical, it is nautical. A student has already written it there. Yes, nautical. N-A-U-T stands for navigation. So you have astronaut, right? N-A-U-T stands for navigation. Okay, nautical. Correct. The bemused expression on his face revealed that he was in a quandary when confronted with two versions of the crime. Quandary is a dilemma, don't know what to do. Which is the wrongly spelled word here? Bemused, absolutely. Yeah, there is no word called nautical. N-U-T-I-C-A-L is not there, okay? Number 73, there is no word called nautical. It is nautical only. I have written the right word there to do with navigation or the sea. Okay, bemused is the wrong word. Yes, the student has spelled it correctly. Bemused means confused. Bemused is confused, not this one. So this is the wrongly spelt word. Muse means to think or to like. Both are okay. So amuse, right? Amuse. Muse over something is to think deeply. Bemused is to be confused, puzzled, confused. Okay, fine. Last set of questions. The committee has dashed the parents that all children be taught drawing. Okay. The committee has instructed, ordered, told, urged. Can they order? Can they okay, if they instruct the parents, it is like telling them you have to do this, you better do it. Instruct is usually a boss can instruct the subordinates or the teacher can instruct the students. The committee may not be able to instruct the parents. Committee cannot instruct the parents. Okay, told is a very mild word. It is not wrong, but the right word is urge. Urge is to prompt or to persuade somebody, to persuade. Urge. Okay. So urge is not to force, it is just to persuade or to try and tell someone to do something. Okay. So urged is the right answer. Nobody will be dashed to enter unless he has an entry pass. Everybody knows this. Nobody will be allowed. Allowed or permitted is the right word. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for your patience. You guys waited till the end of the session, though we sort of exceeded the time, and all of you participated really well in the session. Thank you very much. I hope you found this useful. Any queries for me? Thank you really for the very active participation. Any questions for me? Thank you. Thank you so much. I really loved your participation. Oh, thank you for all the nice words. How can we tackle questions that we don't know any meaning? Try to guess using the root words. Try to guess using suffixes and prefixes. If you really don't know, you will have to leave it. No, what to do, right? If you have no idea, you will have to leave it. But the more you get familiar with these prefixes, suffixes, and new words in newspapers or word power made easy, everything, you will get a feel for words. You will be able to figure out most of the words. Had a great, thank you so much for all the lovely words. I had a wonderful time. That is why I even overshot the given time, because you guys were all so active. Okay, and I mean, amazing. What should be the duration to read the newspaper? It depends on how much time you have to spare. If you have only 10 minutes, read one editorial. Okay, editorial is very, very important. So, not the big article in the center, but the article in the margin that you get in the middle page, that is the editorial. Editorial uses high level words and it gives the author's perspective. So, at least 10 minutes. If you have half an hour, take half an hour. If you have 1 hour, read all the main national headlines, international headlines, editorial, write down the meanings, everything. Okay. How to make sentences with nice vocabulary? You have to learn words. Okay. You have to read, like I said, write down the sentence in which it appeared and uh, keep learning new words. When is my next class? I don't know. If you ask for my classes, I will come. Okay, in the feedback, if you want more classes, you can also indicate what topics you would like. I did a session on reading comprehension sometime back. Now I did vocabulary. If you want any other question types, you can ask for it in the feedback and I will try to come. Okay. Should we try to summarize it? Yeah. Summarizing will help with reading comprehension especially. Okay. So, but I would not say write long summaries. You can summarize it in 1 or 2 sentences to capture only the essential central idea. That is a good exercise also. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is one of the most active batches I ever got in these workshops. If you guys ask for me, I will definitely come. Okay, I mean, today I saw a real good response. So, if you in the feedback, you can indicate also what topics you want. Okay, what topics you would like to be covered. I handle almost everything, all the areas. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. You guys too have a great evening. Winding up now. Oh, so sweet. I've got some nice, lovely messages and hearts, etc. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you, guys. Bye. All the best. Keep up the good work. And I'm sure with this kind of enthusiasm, you will crack it. Okay? You will crack it. It's just a matter of time. Be confident. Many of you know a lot of words, the others are very enthusiastic. So, one way or the other, you're all set. Just keep practicing. Okay? Good job, guys. Take care, all of you. Keep practicing. All the best. Hope to see you again soon. Winding up now. Bye bye.